I think we're live, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody.
How are you guys doing? Carl Summer, thank you for watching. Lino Cano, thank you for. Hey, I heard that Carl Summer is going from social media marketing to a realtor. He's becoming a realtor.
Really?
Why, Carl? Or are you doing both? Because I saw that you are becoming a realtor. Look, he sent 50 stars.
Very nice.
I still don't know what that means, but thank you for the stars, Carl. Lino, thank you for watching. If you're watching and you have a question, do you use ChatGPT? What's your favorite social media platform? If you have a question, what industry are you in? Because you know what, bro? You know, we all fall into the same types, right? If you're doing work for realtors for a year, you think that everybody operates at that level. And you know what's a mistake? I was talking to my wife about it. We all make a mistake. They all have the same budgets. Have you made that mistake? That you work with a certain type of clientele, and then you're like, oh, they value this at this price, but then another industry values it at a different price. And I made that mistake. Hold on. Oh, cool. I was just checking out. Have you made that mistake? Oh, he's doing both. Carl is doing both.
I'm just like...
Oh, and let me ask you another question. I'm going to ask you another question because you do social media marketing for people.
I do digital marketing, and social media is part of it.
Yeah. Okay. Digital media. Say it again.
Digital media marketing.
Digital media marketing and what? Social media is part of it.
Yeah.
I asked that question wrong, right? Right?
No, I mean digital... I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. No, I'm
digital
learning.
marketing, it's... Digital marketing and the social media is part of the digital marketing.
Social media marketing is down here?
Yeah, because...
Digital marketing is up here.
Yeah, digital marketing is like the medical fields. After that, you get in the medical field, you just decide which area you want to go to.
Oh, dang, that's so true.
Right. So that's the thing. But social media is part of the digital marketing, not digital media marketing. Digital marketing, yeah.
Hi, Birdie. Thank you for logging on, Birdie. I see Birdie Gonzalez just logged on. It doesn't matter. You know what? I hate when words sound like too exclusive sometimes.
Yeah.
Or sound you can't get in it. But, for example, there's people that say it, and I've said it before, if you have a company, and if you're not using social media marketing, you're not getting the best bang for your buck. Is that right or no?
Yeah, people say that, but it's actually a wrong concept.
Why?
Because before talking about the social media, what makes the business thriving? What makes the business generate income or money?
Okay.
What is it?
Sales
to the customers, right?
Yeah.
So the customers what matters, the target audience what matters. So if you make that a statement, oh, if you don't use social media, then you're missing out. Well, let's put it this way. If you don't use social media strategically, okay, with the targeted research, what I mean by that, if your target audience exists, let's say on some of the social media channels, if your target audience exists on the social media channels, then you have to understand, okay, how can I convert the target audience into my customers? So when your target audience go to, let's say, you provide amazing videography and live stream production, right? So let's say businesses who want to hire you, not necessarily they're going to the social media platform. The first thing they are going to do is what? They're going to go to Google. They're going to search for like a video production company near me or a videographer near me. That's what they look for because they're looking for the service.
Yeah.
Right now, let's say they find you. They find your Google My Business page. They're reading the reviews. They click on your website.
Yep.
From your website, they will see some of your works. They will see some testimony, and from there, they might go to Facebook if you have one. They might go to Instagram to see some of your sample awesome videos.
It's part of your tools.
It's part of the tools. So now I go to your Instagram. I see these amazing videos. Wow, right? Now that creates some sort of credibility. That creates some sort of
got it.
trust. Now, this customer, if he hires you, and you give an awesome service, of course he will go to Google My Business page, or he might go to Instagram or Facebook, might give you a shout out, correct? And that's it. Yeah. After that, he's not going to go anymore. In fact, if he wants to hire you again, he's just going to call you.
Yeah. Got it.
So you understand what I'm saying? So the issue is not just having a social media platform or a website. The issue is the first thing we have to do is we have to understand our ideal customer, our target audience. How do they behave? What do they freaking do? Right? Understand them first. Then you have to test the website. You have to test the social channels. So
what works?
Real estate, for example. For real estate, if somebody tells you be on all the social channels, so there's some truth to it. There's some falsehood and truth to it. I would suggest that, like, if Carl, for example, wants to get into the social media channel, because he does real estate, the best option for him would be, what do you think? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, what do you think?
In regards to real estate?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's a good question. It's simple and I don't get it.
Okay, so here's the thing. You might say all of it, you could be correct.
Okay.
But what I would do as a realtor, first thing I will do is this. I'm gonna go to these social channels, right? Do real estate businesses exist there? That's the first thing you have to research. And if you find it, how they're marketing it. And 3, is the customer engaging with that real estate?
Yeah,
Are they
yeah,
asking
yeah.
questions? Are they asking for sending the phone number in the DM, anything like that?
Yeah.
Right? Now, what attracts the most in real estate is the videos, for example. So if you show properties,
Yeah.
okay, so that means Carl rationally will say, you know what? Instagram has a lot of video option. Why not get into the Instagram and show the videos, right? Facebook has that feature too. But even before that, Carl will dig in more and find out, you know what? Before I'm going to use Instagram, what I'm trying to provide there. If I'm going to provide these videos, does my kind of audience exist in Instagram? Which means I have to do a research and find out what is the age group
Yeah.
that use Instagram.
Yeah.
What's the demographic, male versus female, right? What's the age group, right? Because let's say, for example, TikTok, they have like what, 13 to like, majority 13 to like maybe 19 or 20. That's the age group. That's like the majority. So you will say like, okay, why would I post it there when the majority are at the age of the 20? That makes no sense. So what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to social media, again, know your audience. When you look at the social channels, do more study and find out where my type of service can fit.
Yeah.
If I'm a photographer, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
If I'm, let's say, a restaurant, maybe Twitter or X, because quick, fast result. You test it and see which one brings you the target audience. But hey, when the target audience comes in, do they want to see my post every day? If they do, what kind of post?
Yeah.
And why would they look at it?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? For example, Carl, you did something that I saw when you went to real estate. I'm going to ask him a question. Maybe you can answer it also, Carl, because you do all of this stuff as well. And if you're watching, please, if you have a question in regards to social media marketing, let me know. Also, what industry are you in? So, for example, I've heard this from different points of view. Carl, because Carl did this, and I really want to know. Carl has his own personal page. And then Carl, as he became a realtor, he made a real estate page. Okay.
Business page.
Business page. So sometimes I hear people say, don't do that because if you start it, nobody's there. If you want to sell yourself, who you are, stay with your personal page and don't start this one, right?
Right.
Is that a correct way of thinking? Or is it, hey, very good info. Thank you, AB. Is it a very different stage? Because a lot of people I have, like you just saw right up, Saulo Rodriguez. And then I have a media page, Saulo Rodriguez. Is it good or is it bad?
That is a beautiful question. Okay, so here's the thing. Again, let's look at the facts. Personal versus the business page. Personal has limitation, which means after 5,000, you cannot get any more. So nobody can add you. They can follow you, but they cannot add you. In the business page, you have analytics. Does the personal have that?
Oh, wow, good question.
It doesn't. In the business page, right, you can see what kind of posts your audience like from what time, so you get some data. When you run ad, the ad points to a business page, not to your personal. You can keep the personal because in order for you to have a business page, it has to be attached to the business page. Make sense? So you have to have all that. Oh, 1 second.
You got a call? Somebody's calling? Yeah. Anyway.
So
oh man, I had never thought of that.
So the thing, and the business page is unlimited. The business page, when somebody Google your business, that business page shows up on Google as a business page for your business.
Really?
Yes, because the activities within, even though Google cannot see what's happening for the privacy reason, but the fact that your business page is always active is also public. That means other people that are not part of it can see it. When they go to Facebook search box, they look for nearest dentist, they might find yours. And
so let me ask you, so if I send a video that's within my page, my personal page, somebody doesn't have a Facebook, they can't see it, right? But if I have a business one and if I send that video, they can see it?
Well, that's a good question too, because it depends on your personal profile. If you keep it private, of course, nobody else is going to see it except your friends. But if you make the personal Facebook page public, then anybody searching might, but who searches?
Got it. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Now, with the business page, it's public. You can run ad to it. You can do a lot of tests to it, right? Now,
Yeah.
the main question people said, because, which is true, nobody on the new page, everyone knows you on the personal page. That is true. But the question is, everybody in your personal page, are these your customers or your friends and family?
That's so true. And again, and then we go back into the industry. So, for example, like real estate, to a certain degree, I would understand you going through your personal page
Yeah.
because you want to sell to your friends and family.
Correct.
And that's where, but if it's, man,
And the other issue with the person is personal, because there's some stuff
yeah, I agree. I
you
agree.
post, the people
Yeah.
might not like it, whether
Yeah.
it's for political, religious, whatever
Yeah.
reason. So why have your customer, basically they are entering your home without your permission. Why would you let them do that?
Got it. Got it.
Right.
And then it comes into, man, those questions of saying, okay, what exactly do you want? So, for example, if I want more likes and clicks,
Yeah.
stay on your personal, and everybody's going to see it. You're going to get likes and clicks. But if you really want to target and get analytics,
Yeah.
make an entity page and run it from there.
There's an excellent point from that question. I think the main reason they were asking that question about, in the new page, you don't have followers. In the personal page, you do. My question would be, are these targeted followers or non-targeted? If it's your friends and family, I'm not saying they're not going to help you. Most of them, they probably cannot.
Yeah.
Right? But it's good that your friend and family knows, because they can refer you. But when it comes to the business page, yes, if you do things organically, it will take forever to gather new targeted audience to the business page. So what is the solution for that?
Oh, okay. So that's what AB Ezequiel Estrada. Thank you for logging on. AB says very good info. He says I have both personal and a band page. He's a musician.
Right.
How can I make it better?
Okay.
You were gonna answer.
Beautiful. So to understand the business page, you also have to understand how the Facebook ad works. One of the couple of benefits, let me mention first one. The benefit of running any kind of online advertising, let's say specifically Facebook, right? The benefit of running an advertising or Facebook ad, you have the ability in a short period of time to understand your target audience. For example, if you're in the band, what kind of band he is in?
Progressive rock band.
Okay, I thought it was a mariachi, just kidding.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, this is Mexican. That was racist.
okay.
Okay,
All
just so
good.
you know, this Digital 360
Yeah,
program
hey.
with the Christian and the Muslim.
Yeah.
So there's a wall right here.
Yeah, we just don't
There's
care.
a wall.
We don't care.
He
We
prays
don't
on
care.
the ground. I pray standing up. So
Yeah.
it's different.
Right.
Continue.
So the thing is, like, if your friends wants to target a specific university, specific colleges, right, specific area, you can run the ad for that. And the target audience that love your kind of music, or join other pages in group that is similar to your music, they will see the ad on the home the Facebook feed, the news feed. They're gonna see it because they're interested in your type of music. They might like, they might join, they might comment, they might share. This way, now once let's say you spend a couple of $100 or to $1,000, you're targeting a specific age group in a specific area. Now you will see what's happening to the ad. Am I getting the click? Is the ad going to 1,000, 20,000, 10,000 reach?
Got it.
How many impressions
Yeah.
the ad is shown? You see, you
Yeah.
have some data,
Man.
and whatever marketing strategy that you are going to implement next month, it is not based on feeling and assumptions and just information on the air. It is based on the data that you collected.
Okay, so let me stop you there. That's, I think, what I was telling you, that sometimes when I produce for a certain type of industry, I get stuck that I think that everybody thinks like that. So now, when you talk to people about social media marketing, there's a point that you got to talk to people and they got to think, okay, what's the purpose of your website?
What's the objective too?
And also, how are you thinking? Because a lot of people, I think the problem right now is that a lot of people have personal brands and it's them,
Yeah.
and a lot of people have businesses and they want to run them the same. So, for example, if I'm Saulo and I put on a nice shirt tomorrow and I want people to like me,
Yeah.
okay, or like my post, that's one thing. But if I want to start targeting and selling and seeing the analytics of, I make this graphic with this color, with this line, like I used to work with Carl. I
Yeah.
love the way Carl will think about that. I say, okay, let's try several variables of the same picture,
Yeah.
and let's see which one works. That type of information works better on a brand one, right?
On the page, basically, because it has the analytics on the back end. You can see from what time they're clicking the most, and when you gather that information, for example, let's say you're running a daily post from how to behind the scene, or some beneficial information, or some content that will be beneficial for your target audience. Remember, the content that you're posting, There's a reason you're posting. What is it for? At the end, you want to make a sale.
Yeah,
But
got it.
initially, you have to provide something. I always tell the client this most of the time.
Yeah.
When you provide something, it has to be beneficial to your target audience. It has to be sometime entertaining.
Yeah.
It has to be sometime where if you add a story to it, it can also help that engagement. Because your idea is that if I'm going to post this and my target audience like it and they're going to take an action, that should be your main goal.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not just posting it for the sake of posting and for the sake of brand awareness only. Otherwise, you're going to keep posting for like a 9 month. You're not going to get anything except likes and comment, but there's not a single sale.
Yeah, yeah. Man, and bro, and that's where some people that are starting in social media marketing or trying to use social media to get out there,
Yeah.
I think that's where they have to draw the line and say, okay, what are you wanting? You just want to get out there and people to like you, or are you really wanting to sell? So if you're really wanting to sell effectively, then how do they say? You cannot manage what you can't measure.
Exactly.
And if you're not measuring
Yeah.
your output, if you want good input or sales,
Yeah.
you better be measuring what output is working.
Exactly. Like you were talking about the objective. Some clients, their objective is like some companies, what they want to do is run a brand awareness campaign. So what is a brand
Yeah.
awareness? In the brand awareness, they don't care whether the sale comes through or not. They just want to make sure that their brand name
That's good.
and their business are kind of well known among specific
Yeah,
audience.
yeah.
So when you post it organically, it's longer, but your brand is building up. Then after that, what they do, they hit with the ad.
Yeah.
Right, they hit with the ad because now they build some brand. Now they're using the ad to
Yeah.
focus on that brand within the page or target other sites.
Yeah.
Because if you have a website, guess what? You can add a couple of codes on the back end of the website. And if you run a Facebook ad, there's a system where if I visit your website but I don't take any action and I close the website and I go
returns.
back to my Facebook, I will see your ad again.
Yeah.
It's called retarget marketing.
Yeah.
It hits back at you, right? So that's why businesses needs to understand. It's not just having a website or having a brochure or having a social media. It's about I have a service, I have a product.
Yeah.
I have a target. I know my target audience. I know their age group. I know what do they do online, and I'm going to utilize digital marketing from the website, from the social, from the ad to see which one works.
Bro, that retargeting thing is so powerful because a lot of people just put a graphic, I hope people see it, I hope they buy. Right?
Why are they using the word hope, dude? This is a business.
Exactly.
This is not. Look, business means what? You talk about measurement, right? Measurement, analysis, data. You need facts. Or you need some sort of a plan that you can back it up in order to what you're exactly doing.
If how they say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
You plan to fail, yeah.
But again, so yeah, because the retargeting. So for example, there's levels. Put a graphic. I hope people see it, right? And then you start getting better. You know what? I'm going to put some ad spend, right? I put some ad spend and have a return. And then you're like, okay, like Carl or other people.
Yeah.
I'm going to make an entity. I'm going to do target marketing from people from 18 to 25, and I'm going to target them that live on the south side. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to target people. Then another level. I'm going to target people that only eat chocolate ice cream because I want to sell to.
Yeah.
And then you go to another level that's like, okay, I'm going to make a plan that anybody that clicks my button, I'm going to capture their information, and I'm going to do a drip marketing. I'm going to recapture.
You know, amazing what you're doing right now. This is what we call testing.
Testing. Yeah.
When somebody says, "Hey," I don't know if you back in the day you probably read some article that says, "Oh, from this time to this time, if you post, you get a lot of views."
Yeah.
Nonsense.
No,
Nonsense. All you have to do, even if you read that article and take their advice, okay, great. But guess what? Test it for the first month.
Exactly. Bro, and you know what? That irritates me because a lot of people sometimes, and I've heard it from a lot of people, hey, bro, you need to, the best way to post is from 1 at 2, and I'm like, who said, and then he says, reach your algorithms, that's when people are online on your page. Well, they're seeing your stuff because that's when you're posting it.
Right, and also, the person who said that, you forgot that there's a different time zone. Especially if you have customers from different places, that's not going to work.
Yep, I agree.
Right? And you have to ask this question. You yourself, like, there are many businesses I attend, right? There are many restaurants I follow to go eat. I never check their social media. Why? Because the food is great. I always go there. That's done.
Yeah.
Unless if they have a promotion, if they have some new deal, or they have they want us to engage, they put on the table, then I will engage.
Yeah.
Because I love the food, I love the service. If they put something on the table, hey, by the way, if you try this new recipe or new food or give us a feedback, we'll give you like I don't know, discount, then I will engage. And why did I do that? Because they give me something of value, which means if I eat again, I might get a discount next time.
So for example, my friend, AB says, Well, he says, what's the best social media platform for music? A lot of people, like, for example, a friend of mine, and tell me if I gave him a bad advice.
Yeah.
He's from Monterrey. He developed a new song, right? And he wants a song to get out there, and like he's very, and I told him, cut the song into pieces.
Yeah.
Don't put the whole song, because then you're done. What you can
Beautiful
do
advice.
Yeah,
Beautiful
but I'm like,
advice.
just cut the song in several pieces and said, okay, you want to hear the whole song? Go here.
Beautiful
And then you
advice.
find it. Because if your purpose is for them to download it on Spotify or purchase it, don't give them the whole song already, because you've given it for free. So I'm like, cut it into pieces and then release the first part, the first segment or whatever.
Yeah.
And call to action, right? And then
Beautiful advice. Yusuf had approved.
Well, thank you.
Yusuf had approved.
Yeah.
Now, here's another thing. In addition, that's very smart because, if I like it, it sounds so great within 30 seconds, I want to listen to at least 2,
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
4 minutes. Now, here's my advice to you. And again, it's all testing. YouTube. That's number one because YouTube also has a music option. You can upload the videos on YouTube. Why? Because, let me show, let's
get it.
Let's give him something.
Hey guys, if you're watching, please help me and share this video as much as you can, because everybody's using social media marketing. And I'll tell you this, I know for a fact that 85% of how I use it, I'm using it wrong.
Yeah?
No, I'm not saying. But anyway, but I think there's space to grow. There's a lot. The other day I went to give a video class to this organization. I've given 3 video classes to different organizations. And it's interesting because I give the class, and after the class, I learn more about what I'm teaching because I want to be a better teacher. But then I start learning. I'm like, oh my goodness, some stuff has changed. So,
Teaching and educating is part of
Ready?
better marketing. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, here we go.
So, as I mentioned, have your music on YouTube. You can have, like Saulo said, you can have one few minute, or let's say one of the music is full, the rest of them are in small chunks, small
Doses.
pieces,
Yeah, yeah.
doses. Because in YouTube, you can have Patreon access, you can have join the YouTube account, you can have membership, right? So have it on YouTube. Then use all the podcast sites, which is Spotify,
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Sneaker Breaker, something like that.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Yeah.
Basically, you are distributing yourself everywhere, right? Now, how can I attract those customers again? So when I go to this tool, it's called TubeBuddy. It has like a Chrome extension. I'm going to analyze other YouTubers' music with, let's say, if he does like alternative rock, you want to see independent alternative rock music. How come their YouTube videos are getting enough traffic, enough subscribers? You can use this plugin to analyze it.
Got it.
So this plugin will analyze it. It will also show you another interesting part is that before YouTube got bought by Google, way back in the day, there used to be a section on the top of the YouTube video. We used to call it tags, which is like the keyword,
I remember,
right?
I remember.
So Google removed that. Now, TubeBuddy has that option. So I can go to the top, I don't know, yoga videos, and then it will pull the tag from these videos, basically this keyword that somehow brought the traffic to the video itself.
Got it.
So I can use that tag in
Yeah.
my own video, number one. Number two, the title, the subject of the video has to be either interesting, enticing, or what others that got a lot of traffic and subscriber, how did they do it?
Yeah.
So you have to do research.
Yep.
And you have to use the tool to help you optimize your YouTube videos. This tool also makes you can use Canva if you want, or you can use this tool that has the thumbnail. It will make an awesome thumbnail that is catchy. So it has a lot of technical tools that help you to research and optimize the video. So I highly recommend that you use that as well.
Wow.
Beside
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other podcasting,
Yeah.
I know there's a service, what is it called, Anchor, I think, where you can upload it once and
Anchor.
and
Because
it shoot-
Spotify owns Anchor.
Okay, and it shoots to all the
all of them.
podcasting. If it's too much work, it shoots it all to all the podcasting side, right?
Yeah.
And once that happens, guess what? You check the profile, make sure your profile has the proper description, all the other the bills
Because
and
one thing
whistles.
that I'm doing, Yusuf, I do a podcast for this guy, right? And I go record and I edit it. And we record this podcast, which is like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then what happens, we cut it into little pieces. And we release the little pieces first and then send everybody to the big one. But then we start seeing which one works better because I create a thumbnail. AP was asking me, how can Chad help me push my music more on social media? I think a lot of people...
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How can I use ChatGPT
Uh-huh.
to push his music more on social media? I think. Let me answer it in another way. Because a lot of people, for example, I work with a lot of real estate agents, and I tell them, make ChatGPT create engaging comments or posts to drive people back to you. For example, the problem today is that everybody uses what everybody else is doing. And
Copy,
some-
yeah, everybody just copying without
everybody's just copying.
understanding how it works.
And after a while, you're copying what everybody else is doing, and you don't know if it's effective.
Yeah.
This guy's doing a video like this. That's what I'm gonna do, and they never measure if it's effective. So, for example, with AB or a musician, I'm like, tell ChatGPT, can you help me as a a musical producer, a musical promoter, all right? And then you ask ChatGPT, hey, ChatGPT, write to me 5 phrases to engage people in my music, or something like that, along those lines. Yes, sir.
That is good. But you need to improve your last comment. It was correct comment.
tell me, yeah.
Let's improve it. So remember, if I'm going to use
Escucha, AB.
if I'm going to use ChatGPT, first of all, who I'm using it for. If you don't have the audience automatically don't find your post. If let's say your content is on Facebook, right? I'm assuming on Facebook, right? How are you getting your target audience come to Facebook? So the problem is not really the post. The problem is how I'm not able to get the audience, which means you do have to run an ad. If you don't want to wait, if you want to do some things organically, then you have to check other musician group, join them, engage with them, and maybe build friendship, network, networking with them so they can also follow you like that.
Okay, let me interrupt you just because of this. Because I think a lot of people, because social media is free, and they think that everything's free, they think that the engagement is also free. So they become lazy. They don't want to put in the work of engagement.
Exactly, because what's going to happen, you are building, or you're spending the time to build this amazing content, but the question is, where are your audience? If your audience is not here, then why you're building it? Like, why you're making this post? So what I'm trying to explain to you, that the problem is not the post. The problem is not the ChatGPT. The challenge that you're having right now, where are my audience?
Yep.
Now, if my audience, let's say I went to the concert and I did the music and people followed me. Let's assume, and correct us if I was wrong. Let's say you have an audience, but the audience is not engaging.
Yep.
Right? Okay. In that situation, yes, you can ask ChatGPT, can you help me come up with a post that can, help me make my audience engage? Then that should be the correct step that Saulo was talking about. Now, in addition to improve his last statement, the way I would approach it is this. You're going to say, hey, ChatGPT will respond to you. Then you're going to tell it, you are an award-winning social media expert in the music niche.
Okay, again, we talked about this in the last podcast. AB and other people, listen to that. You gotta prepare ChatGPT on how they're gonna help you.
Yes.
Don't go in and say, promote my music. Stupid, right? Or whatever. You gotta tell ChatGPT, I want to, for example, I'm gonna make a cake, right?
You're a chef.
So ChatGPT,
bakery person,
you gotta prepare it. ChatGPT, can you help me as the most professional cake maker in the world?
Yeah.
And then ChatGPT says, yes, I know about cakes. And then you ask the question.
Exactly. So basically what you're doing, you're positioning the ChatGPT in their expertise, right? So you're going to say, hey, ChatGPT, you respond. Then you're going to say, you are a professional, award-winning social media expert in the field of, let's say, alternative music. That means a specialist in that field, okay? After that, you say, I want your help, okay? Or I need your help to help me have my existing audience in Facebook to engage. Can you write 30 posts, 30 statement, or 30 for 30 days?
For 30 days.
For 30 days, posts that will help my existing audience to engage. For the purpose of selling, for the purpose of making them listen to my music, for the purpose of making them download. It has to be so many
specific.
details.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another tip.
Dang.
You can ask ChatGPT, you are an expert ChatGPT.
You can do that?
Yes. You are an expert in prompt engineering. You're an expert in prompt engineering, ChatGPT, and I need your help to create a prompt for me for the purpose of such like that. So now ChatGPT will make a prompt. You take the prompt and you put it back again. So you can get a better detailed prompt of the question, then a better detailed result. Then you can use that.
I will tell you that I think one of the biggest hurdles in people that have the mentality that social media is free is that they're lazy in regards to putting in the work that's also free, but they need to get out of that mindset. Because, for example, I used to write a lot of, I do a lot of graphics for a lot of people, right? And I'm like, maybe I'm writing them wrong. Maybe, and I start going into ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT, I'm selling to this type of. Can you help me in the business of making capes? But I'm going to sell it to people that this, and then I have this. Can you help me to write a promo for people that like chocolate, but it needs to be chocolate cake, but it's going to be gluten free, and they never tasted it. You got to give up a specific prompt for it to get it. But and then once you're there.
That's it.
And bro, this is amazing because I've taken my time
Yeah.
to write the initial prompt.
Yeah.
And once it's done, I always tell Chat, can you give me 5 more?
Yes.
Can you give me 7 more, but make it funny?
Yeah.
Can you give me 2 a little bit more aggressive?
Yes.
And it's impressed because let me give you an example. I was doing one for a real estate person. I did some, and I was going to show the video today. You know what? Let me show. I'll show it to you in a bit. But
Okay.
I had a video that I did, and I was doing some memes for them, or graphics, or promos, or thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, ChatGPT, I like this statement that I wrote. I wrote 3 of them. Can you help me rewrite these 3 statements in less words and then more words and in 15 words?
Yeah.
And bro, I was like, you gotta
Blown
be
away. Like,
blown away because I told him I like these 3 statements that I wrote because I wrote them.
Yeah.
And then I told him, can you give me 15 different versions of this 3? And I'm like, oh.
that's really awesome.
And give me 5 more. And
Yeah,
and it
that's
was
really awesome. But here's the one thing I was telling Saulo as well.
Mario, un saludo para Mario. Hace mucho que no te veo, compadre. ¿Dónde estás tocando? Hi, bye.
¿Qué pasa? So I was telling you this before that let's say the musician brother right here, right?
Yeah.
You are an expert in your skill. So when you use the ChatGPT, because you're skilled, I advise you to use it. Why? Because you can figure out the mistake from the let's say the ChatGPT posted an idea, you can know what's wrong and right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I'm a mathematician and I ask ChatGPT
You're right.
to give me a solution, but I found a mistake, I advise people that are skilled in their area to use it. But if you're not skilled in videography or graphic or marketing, and you're just a regular guy, the lazy guy, you're gonna be in danger because you have no knowledge about how this thing
and
works.
you can't determine if it's written well.
Yeah, because ChatGPT is not 100% accurate.
Yeah.
It's only maybe 70%. You still have to tweak it, adjust it, and fix it.
Yeah.
So if you have the skill, like Carl, he's into real estate, he knows in and out. So when he utilizes a ChatGPT, make sure you always triple check.
And the other one is because, for example, I don't know if my cousin's watching, but sometimes text has different tones
Exactly.
when you write it. So one of the ones that it wrote, it felt like it was very condescending, the text,
Yes.
right? So I'm like, write the statement 3 times,
Yeah.
and then I was telling the client, hey, I had this phrase because they liked it. I'm like, but I don't want to use it because it sounds like you're being a condescending real estate agent, that they're dumb and you're too smart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you got to be careful. That's why you're saying you got to check what ChatGPT does because it's a cold machine.
Yeah, and now guess what happened? Because I've been using it for quite some time. If I see some content anywhere, I can tell it's from ChatGPT.
I agree.
I can detect it. Oh, this is not even a human being.
But even then, even though it's ChatGPT, sometimes you can. I've told ChatGPT, can you make it more organic, make it warmer? I said, don't make it. I can't remember the word I used.
I mean, there are other tools out there that use the same technology. You can upload your own video to this another ChatGPT system. It will understand how you're talking. So now when it writes content, it will be based on how you talk.
Yeah, I agree, bro. So let me give you an example. So a friend of mine told me if I can write a recommendation letter. Amazing, beautiful friend of mine, right?
Yeah.
So he told me to write a recommendation letter. So he gave me a sample, and I was gonna. That thing is breaking. So he gave me a sample.
Yeah.
Of the recommendation letter. I'm like, cool. But then I wrote one for myself. And then I'm like, huh. So I put it on ChatGPT and I told ChatGPT, can you rewrite this one? Yeah. And I just like that. Can you just rewrite this one?
Yes.
It rewrote it, but it added 2 adjectives that I didn't use. Right? And that's the only thing it did. And I'm like, I kind of felt like good because it didn't change it much, but it gave me 2 adjectives and it changed. And I'm like, it just tweaked it a little bit. So it's kind of cool. But anyway.
And guess what? ChatGPT has, 50 or 90 languages. I think 50 languages. So you can translate.
Hey, did you see did you hear about the AI that, what's his name? Elon Musk is releasing? Grok, or what's it called?
Grok. Yeah, I've been using it, yeah.
You've been using it?
It's like ChatGPT. It's
well,
about Grok,
he said this. Right now it's not there.
Yeah.
He says in a few months it's going to be the smartest one you're ever going to meet. And then he says, and then it's going to become the smartest of all humans combined.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
so they claim.
So they claim.
So they claim. But
wait, which is your favorite? Because Windows has one, ChatGPT is one. And I know they all use it, but which?
There is there is Perplexity. That's I can't even say it.
Perplexity.
Perplexity. Yeah, that one. That one.
Yeah.
What to do, not to do. So that one. So there are many. But
Joshua Payne says, I use ChatGPT every day, and he says Grok is pretty decent. Joshua Payne, he voted for Hillary Clinton, but that's okay.
all right,
But
no
that's
problem.
No problem. But
you have you.com. You have Perplexity, and okay.
which one do you use the most?
I mean, of course, ChatGPT is the most.
Do you use the 4?
Yeah, the paid version.
What is the difference between, because I don't know, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th version? Is it more what? When you go to ChatGPT 4.0, what is that? Is it?
It has like I noticed that it can create images. I can upload documents, PDF documents. I can ask it to reread it, reanalyze it. So it is faster too.
Okay. got
Yeah,
it.
but I also have Cloud is another one from Anthropic. Cloud, Perplexity, and there are tons. So sometimes I touch it like Gemini. I touch it like you to ask one question and see how the variation of the answer.
How do you
comes out.
feel? What have you heard about AI? Oh, Apple AI that's coming up. It's coming up.
Well, I think it is going to be based on OpenAI. That means I hope they're going to get rid of Siri, so it will become the OpenAI option.
I was talking to. I went to because like I told you, what I told you that I updated this thing. So I wanted to go see what was wrong and how can I can fix it.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the guy about that.
Yeah.
And he says, let me tell you this, he says Apple has not innovated in a long time. He says, but I will give them this. They study what's out there.
Yeah.
And they make it a lot better than anything else, like the iVision Pros. He says that's been out there for the longest time. But he says, but every time somebody comes here and they use Oculus or they use all these whatever, they use it. It's an old technology, but they use it, and all of them, and I've seen it because I saw it today. People that use the Oculus and the other whatever, they get the iVision Pros, and they're like, what the heck? It's another level of presentation.
They have to compete because you have to understand Microsoft is big. Then you have Facebook, big. Then you have YouTube, which is Google. All the companies are going to fight each other to basically monopolize and grab to see what's the best. And by the way, you have the provision. I got to try it.
It's right here. Yeah. So what he was telling me,
Yeah.
he was telling me about AI. He told me about AI. He says when Apple releases this AI, he says there's going to be a fall off of people using anything else.
Right.
Because he says this because people are already captured on their phone. So instead of saying go anywhere else, like I don't know if people do this, but I do it. It's so simple. I'm in bed and just lying, and I'm like, hey Siri, wake me up at 7.
Yeah.
And now it's part of my everyday. And I'm sometimes I'm somewhere and I'm doing something. I'm like, Siri, remember to call Kimberly at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Once you start doing, when you start it, it feels weird.
According to Google, this was last year or 2 years before. According to them, if I'm wrong, if I'm correct, 35% of the American household, I'm talking about America, 35% of them use Google Home or Alexa.
Yeah.
That means that conversation, like just talking, the voice search, it's a thing.
And also Gary Vee. Gary Vee said it 2 years ago. He says companies need to start creating their voice brand, their audio brand, and people. He says, and I'm saying this, and he says people still don't get it. That now the phones are getting open to anybody that's promoting. So if you're not creating like a real estate agent, your voice brand, that your phone, every time the phone is listening, oh, realtor, you need to create your voice brand for that. So when somebody is saying something, the first thing they're going to go is to your brand, which is kind of interesting. You're going to show us something else.
Yeah, so let's talk to this AI thing right here real quick.
Okay.
Let's see what this thing is like. Thought to be very human-like. So let's see. Are we talking to this thing?
Oh, is that the one I was telling you about?
No, this is a bit different. What is the voice? I think the voice is coming from somewhere there.
From here? No. What? Are you connected?
We can listen to it, but not here.
Yeah, why not? No, we can't. Look, just go here. Go here. And then where's your volume? Oh, bro. Okay, let's do this. Oh, man. I don't want to show them people. I don't want to show tricks. I'm joking. Okay, systems. Settings, where are the settings?
Because usually if you unplug the...
no. Where's the output? Output right here. Let's go to speakers. Why isn't that going to speakers? No, that's good.
Weird.
It's supposed to be here. Oh, where?
Like even if you play, YouTube, I think because we're connected.
No, it says it's sending the audio through here. Play anything.
See.
Careful what you play.
So OpenAI just announced that they will.
Wow,
That's
that's
it.
weird. Why is it not working here? Interesting.
It's detecting you. I don't know what you're doing. Stop it.
Because when you start the conversation, it's actually listening to us, so it responds back to us. That's what it does.
Oh yeah, is it the podcast when you do a podcast with somebody? Is it the same one that I have?
No, this is just a test to show you that how this thing is listening to us, and we'll have a conversation like a regular human being.
And it's listening to us.
Yeah, it's called
and
hume.ai. If y'all want to check it out, try it at home.
Because one of the ones that I was using, bro, one of the ones that I was using is your podcast partner. So
Yeah.
you do a podcast, and this thing is talking to you. And it was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, pretty good. What's up with you? What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about tacos. Hey, what type of tacos do you like? And it's having that real-time conversation.
Yep.
And then one of them that I was doing, it goes, oh, sorry to interrupt you, but you continue. It's like,
Right.
oh, it's crazy.
Have you tried that? Have you tried the 11 Labs or the what is it called? The Udio?
Don't know.
You can make your own music and something like that.
No.
Have you tried that?
Bro, well, the things that I've been getting crazy about is because, bro, I have like 10 cameras and I have computers to edit, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've been using CapCut and perfecting my way of using CapCut. It's impressive. The pro version.
They're improving.
Oh my goodness. I told it the other day. What is that? Oh dang, I started dancing. Hey.
Yeah, we made a music
Hey,
for one of my clients. She sells a T-shirt, So we wrote a text and it made a music.
They created it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you this.
On the T-shirt. That's the client.
I hope you people can hear it. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Yeah, 30-second, but now you can make a quick 30-second reel. And put the music there.
Bro, I was doing a reel, and I told CapCut,
Yeah.
make me a R&B funk beat.
Yeah.
And every 8 measures, put some people to yell. And hey, I'm like, what the heck? And I'm like,
It's crazy, man. Now you can make a 30-second clip, with editing and your own music, your own song,
Do you get scared with AI?
Huh? No.
Can I show you? I said in the promo that something. He says, have you tried Descript? Descript. What is it for? Joshua Ping, what is it for? Descript. He wrote
Sound like for the text to...
Oh, that one? Oh, there we go. What is it? Let's see.
It's called Descript. Let's see.
That's what he said.
Second.
That's right. Oh, right there. Oh, yeah, of course. Yes, I have. You have to make videos.
Yeah. There are tons.
Oh,
Remember, Descript is not the only one. Remember when I shared that link with you? Everything is here,
Yeah.
There's an AI for that. All kinds of...
All types of...
All types of is all right here.
Yeah.
Okay, tons of them. And I believe I also shared...
And Joshua, tell me, bro, lets you edit using transcript versus timeline. Hey, Joshua, let me ask you this question, because I know you edit videos, and this is where I worry. Mm-hmm. A lot of times people are using everything. Like I tell this also, guys. Remember those videos that came out with a lot of design in the back and stuff? I told one of my friends, you be careful using that, because then everybody's going to be using that, and then it's going to get tiring. Yeah. And I think we're there. People are getting tired of this. I love this. A lot of movement. And like in the beginning it was exciting, but now you're becoming boring. I feel people are becoming boring. Oh my goodness. Dang,
hey, I'm busy.
There is volume. Right. So that's where I tell people, be careful when you become slave to the tool.
Not just to the tool. The problem is, like you said, they're lazy. They saw somebody else make something cool and creative. Okay, no problem if you want to do something similar.
Yes.
Not exactly the same. Have you seen this new trend called transform video? Basically, let's say somebody fall.
Oh, yeah.
They take the video
and
they continue. Okay. If everybody does it, it gets boring and nobody's going to look at it anymore.
After a while, you're watching it, I know what it is.
But so
they see the first part and then they stop.
You got to be original.
Yeah. And then the other thing is this. And Joshua, you tell me, bro. You tell me. I use it for my long form YouTube videos. And then the other thing is that I feel that when you start relying on the tool, you become the tool.
Yeah.
You use the tool too much. And to me, bro, I'm always checking myself because, bro, I can use all AI and I can edit a CapCut and I can do a lot of fancy tricks. But there's a point when I record my videos, I'm like, I'm not gonna use any of that. I'm gonna challenge myself to be a little bit more engaging, a little bit more, because if not, you're gonna rely on that.
Because what's gonna happen, just like people when they buy so many product, like you become like the product junkie or course junkie or whatever junkie, right? Tool junkie. The issue with that, again, you're not focusing on what is best for my target audience. Yep. What are they doing? What are they liking? What do they want to know? What do they want to learn?
Yep.
How can I make the experience better? How can I make them buy my service and product again and again and again? That should be the main root of your whole objective and idea.
Totally.
Everything else is secondary. The tools, the strategy, all these are secondary.
I'm always asking myself, am I being too gimmicky? Because I believe in strategy, but sometimes strategy just to create for strategy's sake, or not strategy, gimmicky. Because you can have gimmicks, it's fine. But when it's just all gimmicks, or your gimmick is louder than your voice, I think I worry because, for example, I did some videos designs for this real estate agent, right?
Yeah.
And this real estate agent was used to somebody using this. Okay, check this out. And this is the truth. I charged this person more than what they were paying. She says, I don't use this script for everything. I actually under edit and it's be super efficient. I did this video for this lady, and I charge her more than what these people were charging her. She was doing a company was doing the edits for her, so she was paying a particular amount of money, and they were doing this edits with all these movement and stuff like that, and of course captions and CapCut. They provide B-roll because everybody loves B-roll now. They never knew what it was. Now everybody's using B-roll. So they was doing all of that. And then she goes, yeah, but they put B-roll for me and they do this. And I'm like, okay. And I was going to charge her more. And she was paying a bundle. So I told her, look, I'm going to record you. And the B-roll I'm going to use is going to be you. It's not going to be B-roll from iStock Photo or whatever. It's going to be you. So we went into the place and I recorded her movement, stuff like that. And I did not use any B-roll that wasn't her on the phone and stuff like that. And when she saw it, she's like, what the heck? Because I told her, there's going to be a point that, are you the brand? Or are you the tool? Or you're trying to rely too much on tools that it's not warm anymore. It's not you anymore.
And it's not sending the message to your target audience.
Not at all. I'm like, after people see a video, I want them to see, oh, I want to talk to her instead of, oh, that was a cool video. Because I do videos, and I want people to say, Saulo, that's a good video. But that's not the point. I don't want people to say, Saulo, that's an amazing video because it was exciting. I want people to say, what are they offering? I want what they're offering. So it's a heart check, mind check.
Good point. Well, back to that Descript. Yes.
Eric Nunez, love you, sir. I love your mind. Joshua Payne is logged on. Josh, I don't know if you ever met Eric Nunez because I have a horrible memory, but one of the best educators in San Antonio about loans is Eric Nunez. Amazing. Beast. And then he cares, and he's so precise in how he does. And I just wanted to shout him out.
Thank you. Now, going back to the Descript, he basically said...
I don't use Descript for over editing. I use it actually under edit and just be super efficient.
And that's good efficiency. Because you're skilled in editing, you can use this tool to cut the time and create an amazing output. That's fine. That's why I always recommend skilled expert to use this so you can be more efficient and deliver it in a short period of time rather than just, waiting forever. Now, you can still charge the client the same amount of forever, okay? Because this will give you more time when you produce the output efficiently. You have more time to test it and tweak and adjust it, and you can even surprise your customer because you delivered it a little bit early.
Got it.
And that builds, again, credibility, trust, and
and it's interesting the conversation because I always tell people I sell my art more than I sell my work in the sense of I sell the strategy of what we're going to do more than just being able to handle a camera. Because I don't want to be known for, hey, this guy handles the camera well and cuts and edits good. That's not the point. I want to be strategic. I want to be intentional with what I do because everybody has a video camera. Everybody has a computer. Everybody has access to ChatGPT or any AI. The question is do you have a plan in place? Is there a target? Is there results you're going for? And it doesn't come up. Because if the result is just doing it, because I think that's where people get stuck. I just want to do a video.
Exactly. You just reminded me so many years ago, there was a company, what they used to do, you will go to this company's website, very affordable, like maybe under less than 1,000. You will have a local videographer that will come and do a 20, 30-second video about your business. Very basic, just a couple of screenshots here and there and with the video, very, very basic. And they built the business like that. But the problem is once they made the commercial or promotional video for the local small businesses, what's after that? Nothing. They gave that video to the small business, and someone's like, I'm not getting any customer. Yeah, because you don't do marketing. You did not run an ad for the video. You did not put the video on Facebook. So having the product and not having a plan on how to bring the target audience to that product, it's unfortunately what most businesses do. And that's why sometimes I see these so-called conferences that talks about, oh, come and learn the secret sauce. There's no secret sauce, right? Anybody that's a secret, they're already exposed already. What do you mean there's a secret? I mean, hello? So there's no secret. And they want to sell you, oh, if you use this, you're going to convert. Most of them are BS. Just like in real life, it takes a few years for you to walk, for your baby to walk. All right. Anything in life requires either time. Yes, sometimes you can think, play smart. They say, you don't have to work hard. Work smart. Yes, but the effort and the energy you put, that will teach you eventually later on how to do less work and produce more.
So let me ask you this: a lot of people misinterpret something that's very important, which is audience engagement. Because a lot of people think that audience engagement is just people seeing your video and liking it.
Yeah.
If you're satisfied with that, poor you.
Not just poor you. I mean, man, this is very.
If you're selling a product and if you got something to offer, if you got an offer, and if the only thing that satisfies you is a like or people to watch, because a lot of people, man, I got 1,000 views. Did you get any clients? No.
Nope.
Did somebody ask a question? No.
Nope.
Did you respond to somebody? No.
Nope.
but I got 2,000, and then they go. I have a friend of mine who says, bro, my video went viral. Because,
what does that mean?
Because he got 5,000 views. I'm like, well, put $100, you're going to get more virality.
Dude, do you remember when people used to go to Fiverr and pay somebody from overseas and they make a fake account so you can join your page and then you show your friends, oh, look, I have 100,000 followers.
Yeah. I'm still poor.
It means nothing.
It means nothing. So how important is audience engagement and what can we do to push our audience engagement?
Beautiful. So the way social media define engagement, if we take Facebook specifically, it's like, comment, and share. These called engagement. Sometimes, viewing the ad, but really the 3 point, the like and comment and share. When they comment, there's a conversations happening. When they share, they tend to promote you. Like is the least, right? Your objective, if I want engagement, my purpose is not just for the sake of engagement. My purpose, I want to make the sale. I want them to. That's what true conversion is. So engagement, it's a first step for the engagement if your post is done correctly. For example, you can use what is it called, the mini chat?
Tiny chat.
The mini chat. This one here. Let's see. The mini chat or chat. This one, that one, for example. It's like a chat bot. So this one somehow approved by Facebook. So let's say, I'll give you an idea. If you run a basic, very simple, let's say under $100, you want to run an ad for a specific content that you post. The content is not salesy. It's very good content. Let's say 20-second video. Then when you connect the mini chat with that ad, what the mini chat will do, based on how you configure the ad, if it says message on the ad itself, like messages or message me. Now, when somebody see the ad, sorry, take that back. Depends on how you configure the ad with the mini chat. If somebody click like or share or comment, you can program this mini chat to send them a private message to the Facebook Messenger. So if I click on the post and I just click like, hey John, thanks for clicking like, by the way, I appreciate it. Are you still interested, to buy the service?
You can program a response depending if they like it or they...
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So why? Because you trying to convert, and you can actually get them subscribed to your email list through the system.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? You have an amazing post that is beneficial, entertaining, right? And it's going to benefit the customer. And now, based on liking, sharing, and commenting, you can program it to send them a Facebook Messenger so they can convert. For example, get into the list if you want to get more updates, or if you want to buy the product, or if you don't, just click on subscribe.
Yeah.
Makes sense? You see how strategically I put it like that? And of course, you don't want to do this in every single post.
Yeah. Bro, the other day, I inquired on a post about remodeling my restroom. Okay, so
good.
Wanted to remodel my restroom, right? So I saw somebody, hey, remodel this and whatever. So I clicked on it and I wanted to figure out, and I saw that I was looking at the videos, and I stayed there for a few seconds, and that was their call to action immediately. So I'm like, I went out, bro. Then they inboxed me. Saulo, I saw you were interested.
That's what they use. Yeah.
It says, and then they put. What is the reason you stayed there for less than 6
seconds?
seconds?
That's even smarter.
He says, we saw you clicked on it. You must be interested. But is there a reason you logged off after 6 seconds or something like that?
That's smart.
And then I put something about, I'm trying to find a better price, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know what they responded? Can we call you? And
I'm
like, can we call you? And I'm like, sure.
Hey, that's so good.
Bro. I'm like, sure. Ring. And it said, remodeling services. And I'm like, and the guy's like, oh, hey, bro, thank you for responding. I was so impressed with the casuality of the conversation. Mind you, like again, remember we're talking about steps of doing what you want to do.
Very strategic, yeah.
But these guys, the guy called me, hey, Saulo, I saw you like, and what do you mean the price? Is it too expensive? Wow. Or are you trying to determine what you really need now? Or do you want, is it going to be a remodeling program? And like that. And bro, and he got me talking to him. I didn't want to in the beginning. I didn't want to.
Imagine how many clothes he did.
I imagine because I told him, well, I wanted to remove the door between the toilet and then the shower, and he says, oh, okay. Is there a wall there? He didn't tell me about prices. Is there a wall there? He says, well, what about? Are you trying to remove the floor too? And bro, I'm talking to him.
You see,
he got me.
You see how the engagement turned into conversion?
Amazing.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. It was impressive.
Awesome story.
So let me tell you a story before we go that I'm afraid of ChatGPT. Not afraid, cautious. So ChatGPT or AI
in general,
it's information. So there's this lady. I saw this video of this lady speaking. Let me bring this over here. Let me bring this over here.
What's it?
This thing. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Oh!
Like, what's going on there?
I know. I'm falling.
But anyway. That stuff. Yeah, I want to use that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's interesting. But look, right? This is my iVision Pro. So this is immersive technology, VR, whatever. So this lady, if you haven't tried it, it creates a whole...
Yeah.
Like, for example, there's one, bro, that it tells me, once I log on, it tells me, stand and make a 5-foot radius.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody get in because you're going to interact with your environment. Just understand that. And I'm like, what the heck? So I stand in the middle here, and then you're looking around. You're in a forest, and there's this animals that come in, and you go like this, and they're eating out of your hand. And it's so impressive. And the audio, whatever.
You can watch movies too, right?
Oh, IMAX. The IMAX app on this thing is impressive.
God.
But anyway, so AI. So this lady lost her daughter. It's hard for me to talk about it, but lost her daughter when she was 6 years old. She lost her daughter.
Yeah.
So she goes to an AI company, and provides to the AI company all the pictures of the girl.
The minute live.
One. Wait. No. All the pictures. Then she gave them all videos of the little girl. Different, right? Okay, hold on. And then little letters that the little girl had written.
Yeah.
So AI captures the pictures, captures the video, and a lot of video, because the mama used to take a lot of video. So then they put this on her.
Yes, I saw it.
So she doesn't, and she's in the park that she used to take, a park, it remade the park where the little girl used to hang out with her mom.
Yeah.
So she goes in, and she's got this in, and she's in the park, looking around in the park. And then the little girl comes from, and now, they put in the AI that the little girl hadn't seen her mom in months.
Yeah.
In the AI.
Yeah.
So the girl comes in, the mom comes in, and she's like this, looking around. And the little girl comes behind the tree.
Yeah, I saw it.
And says, Mom,
Yeah,
I missed you. And the mom couldn't
Start
touch her.
to- yeah.
Because she can, but she didn't want to touch her because
Yeah.
she was blown away and she falls to the ground.
Yeah.
I saw that and I don't know what to think.
Okay. It's not the AI. It's the one that put all this program together and promoted it.
So something like that. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I don't agree with it because look, once you're gone, you're gone. You have to grieve. You have to go through the grieving process.
Anyway, but I saw that, bro, and it just messed me up. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what I'm saying.
It
Because
messed me up.
so you're gonna imagine,
Yeah.
keep imagining.
Yeah.
But it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
So again, the AI has a capability, but who are the crazy ones putting this stuff together?
Yeah.
That's the issue. Just like the tools. These are tools. A good person can use for the good reasons,
like
and
a
a
knife.
bad person can just like
a
for
knife.
bad reason.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
A knife is to cut a good steak or to cut somebody open and mess them up. But anyway,
Exactly.
so it's exactly 1 hour. 8:30, bro. Look at that. We're awesome.
That is amazing.
We're awesome.
I hope you folks enjoyed this. If you have
Yes.
any question, make sure you send it to Saulo right here.
Yeah.
Tons of question.
Bro, how is it that a Muslim and a Christian are working together? How?
This is nothing new. We've been doing it for like thousands of years.
Hey, I'm only 50.
Really? Wow.
Only 50.
Wow, man. I feel old now.
Yeah. Bro, I had to ask forgiveness from my cousin a
Yeah.
little while ago because we're in a chat group thread and we're talking about politics.
Yeah.
And I think I pissed him out because text is cold and I had to say I'm sorry. And I genuinely said I'm sorry because this is weird. Yeah. But the world interprets information in a very weird way.
Yeah.
And to me, life is beautiful. Life is fun. I love Yusuf. I love working with him. I love his brain. I love that I can ask questions. I learn every single
Right.
every single time I talk to you, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's so cool. Like revelation that just transforms the way you think and makes you act different those people are gold and you're gold to me, bro.
That's why you have to have the great minds get together.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's why even with other colleagues, we do this all the time. It's very important to have good company because You might have certain idea that I'm not aware of. You might have certain other ideas that you might be aware of. So when you combine it, and discuss about it, you can do amazing things.
Yep. So, guys, thank you very much. We're going to log off, and you have a good day. Adios.
Bye-bye.